Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Who is she? She's a drag queen. What is drag? Drag is an expression of your innermost beauty, your inner demons, your inner saboteur, and everything in between. As Mama Ru said, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Drag is an art form, and it takes a lot to be a drag queen. What does it take exactly? There's an acronym for it. CUNT. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. So, where was drag originated? When did it start? In the 1800s, there were performers, and there were men and women. But back then, women were not allowed to work. So who was gonna play the women? Obviously the men. And when the men would put their petticoats on, their petticoats would drag on the floor. So they would go ahead and say, go put on your drag. And that is where drag began. Now in the 1900s, the gays coined the name drag for themselves. And again, who is she? There's a common misconception between drag queens. A lot of people believe that drag queens are men trying to be women, but that is the furthest from the truth that you could possibly imagine. Another misconception is that drag queens are transsexuals, which could be true, but is not the truth. The reality is, anyone can be a drag queen. You could be gay, straight, trans, whoever you are, you can be a drag queen. Drag is a career. It is a performance. You are a performer as a drag queen, and you create a character that you share with others, and it is an extension of yourself, or totally somebody else other than yourself. It can be whoever you want it to be. And that's the beauty of drag. It is an illusion that people create for others' entertainment. And at the end of the day, if you're in drag as a man in drag, when you're out of drag, you're still a man. You're not a woman. You're not anything else but you. You are you, and that is beautiful. Drag is an artistic outlet for people who are inspired by fashion and creativity, and that is so beautiful. Now, I want to talk a little bit about drag and trans, because a lot of people think that it is basically the same thing, but it is. That is the farthest from the truth as possible. As a drag queen, when you're in drag, you identify as she, her pronouns. When a drag queen is out of drag, they identify as a male. They live their life as a man. They identify as him, he pronouns. They could be gay, they could be straight, it could be anybody. But for a transgender woman, they prefer to live their life as a woman. And can they do drag? Absolutely. But are all transgender women drag queens? No. I don't know why people believe that, but that's not the truth at all. And it's unfortunate that that is a belief out there, but I hope I can clear things up a little bit there. And now we are moving on to Miss Rupaul herself. She is the queen of drag. She's not a drag queen, as she clearly announced to the world on the late night show. She is not a drag queen, she is the queen of drag.
I mean, drag queen has ever been put on the cover
A
of...
drag queen? A drag queen? I am the queen of drag.
Now, she is a queen, yes. She is a model, actor, singer, songwriter, TV personality. What else can't she do? She was born in well, it's kind of rude to say a woman's age, so let's skip that one. One of her favorite sayings that speaks to my heart is, "We are all born naked and the rest is drag." She actually has a song that she's written about that also, but in her interview with Vanity Fair in November 2019, they asked her, what does that mean exactly? We are all born naked and the rest is drag. And her answer astounded me. She said that means you are more than just what it says on your driver's license. You are more than just your job title. We are all an extension of the power of the universe. Did you just get chills? I did. So, the lesson that we can all learn from drag queens is that drag is an expression of being. It is a gateway for you to art and fashion and expressing your innermost self that you have never met before. A lot of people don't meet that and that side of them, and that's really sad, but it's beautiful to watch drag queens go through that process, and it's honestly enriching to watch that. So I highly suggest watching it, but it's your opinion. I learned from drag self-love, self-care, self-acceptance, and to stand up for your beliefs and to care for one another. That's a huge one for drag culture. There's a cliche that I want to mention. You've probably heard it before. Blood is thicker than water. What does that mean? A lot of people believe that that means the blood between you and your family members is stronger than your relationships and your friends. And I've even heard that from my grandmother who told me that. But that is also the furthest from the truth. The real saying is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. The covenant is the agreement between two people or a community. The water of the womb is the closest relationship you could ever have, the relationship with your mother and your family. It is saying that the people that you choose to be in your life is stronger than the family you were born with. And now I will leave you with this. Who is she? She is inspirational. She is a CUNT, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. I would like to leave you with a few words from my favorite artist, John Lennon. I am he, and you are he, and you are me, and we are all together. Lady Gaga, don't be a drag, just be a queen. And Bianca Del Rio, not today, Satan.